Hi everyone, this is my Tran. Welcome back to FUNSTON TV. Today I'm sharing with you a review and comparison of the Real Techniques Miracles Complexion Sponges with the Beauty Blenders. Okay, so these Real Techniques sponges you can get at Ulta. They retail for $10.99 for 2 sponges, and for the Beauty Blenders you can get them at Sephora. For one sponge, it's really pricey. It's about $26, $28 about. I got 2 of them for $50 and it included the liquid cleaners, so I use these on a daily basis, and when I heard these were really comparable and they did a really good job, I obviously wanted to try it out, because if it can do the same job for about a fraction of the price, now that's awesome. Now I don't have any foundation on today because I really wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of both sponges. I got these at Ulta. Like I said, I just got back from a trip to the States, so I didn't even know these came in a single, and I just saw the double, so I got this. Okay, so here's the comparison side by side. The Beauty Blender is smaller than the Real Techniques one. This one is more of an egg shape, and this one is an egg shape on the top, but on the bottom here, if you can see, there's a slanted side, and they say that that side is meant to contour around eyes and nose area. So I think you're meant to pat down like this. The sides here are made to blend large areas of the face, so you're supposed to use this side like this, and the tip is to cover imperfections. I'm pretty sure everybody's really familiar with this. It really blends like a dream. I love this. I use it every day for foundation and concealer. I just love it. Oh, this is interesting. You can use this both damp or dry. The texture of these are a bit different. The Beauty Blender is a lot softer and this is more rigid. It's more solid. So just for the sake of the comparison of this video, I'm going to be using both of them damp. So I have a water bowl filled with just lukewarm water. I'm going to soak my Beauty Blender in. You want to make sure all the water is out like this, and you see now it's like really fluffy and damp. You don't want it to be overly damp because it's going to take away too much of your foundation and it's going to lighten it too much. And for the Real Techniques one, it's a lot more solid. Like it's much harder sponge. It feels weird. The reason why I like to use the Beauty Blender damp, it's because it really gives you a nice flawless airbrush finish, and it picks up any excess product that you have on your face, so you really don't have a cake face whenever you use a Beauty Blender, so that's why I love it. Okay, so just to compare the two now, you see they're about the same size now, so the Beauty Blender expands a lot more. This is really spongy and this is a lot harder, as you can see. They're probably different materials, so let's see how they do on the blending process. Okay, so to apply this, I'm going to use my usual foundations. I'm going to mix in the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I am using these two in combination because I'm currently lighter than this and darker than this. So this really gives me a great color and it gives me the matte finish that I like. I'm going to mix both foundations on the back of my hand and make my little concoction like this. Okay, I'm going to start with the right side of my face using the Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to try to use the sides. It covers really well. I like the blendability of it. The texture is really good. Right. I'm going to try to use this slanted edge under the eyes and around the nose. It does a really good job. Okay, and I'm going to use the side here to cover the wrist. Looks great. I don't know if you can see a difference, but I really like how it covered it. It's really fast. And the coverage is really nice. Okay, I'm going to go in with one layer on my left side with the Beauty Blender this time. So I'm just using my Beauty Blender as I usually would. I always use the pointy tip, just force of habit. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer of the moment, my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to conceal some spots that I have on this side of my face, and under the eye, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. So on the right side of my face, I'm going to be using the Miracle Complexion sponge. Let's try the pointy end, because they say that's imperfection. It covers really well. Like it doesn't pick up too much product that you're just left with nothing, but it does a really good job concealing and blending out. Good. Okay, now with the slanted end, I'm gonna go under the eye right here, just with patting motions. It's really flawless and beautiful how this sponge applies. This is pretty good. Okay, now other side with the good old beauty blender. I just know Beauty Blender does a good job already because I'm really used to it, but I'm really impressed with the Miracle Complexion sponge. Like it does a really comparable job. Okay, let me put on the rest of my makeup and I'll come back and share my final thoughts with you. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is on. I just wanted to show you quickly how you can also fix makeup mistakes with these beauty sponges. As you can see, I went overboard with the blush. I got a little heavy-handed in this area, and what you can do is take your beauty blender or the Miracle sponge. Let's keep each side with its respective sponge. I'm going to take the beauty blender and just dab slightly over those powdery areas where you have excess product, and as you can see, it just tones it down immediately. Like it's going to pick up any excess product because it's a little damp. So that's why it works great. Same thing with this one. Let's see if it does the same. It does. Okay. So that's really great. So these two sponges definitely do a very similar job. They're definitely different materials or density or something. I don't know. Like as you can see, this one is a lot softer than this one. This one is a bit more dense. However, this one gives you more control because you have this slanted edge on top of having the rounded edge and the tip here. So you can really go in precisely in areas and use the surface area that works best for you. So for the price comparisons, I would definitely go for this one. This is definitely a great dupe. It does an amazing job, and you can even use this sponge dry. I haven't used it dry yet because I'm used to using it wet, and I also really like that it lightens and it thins out your foundation and makes it look really natural and beautiful. So that's why I love to use it wet. This one you're going to want to clean after every use, just like you would your beauty blender. So for the price difference, and this retails alone for $5.99, so that's a really good price compared to the beauty blender. So good job, Real Techniques. I really love this product. I also love the beauty blender, so if you have the money to spend, you can go ahead and purchase the beauty blender. But for people on a budget or people that just want to be a little smarter with their money, I would go for this one. So good job again, Real Techniques, on your Miracle Complexion sponges. Okay, so that was it for my review of the Miracle Complexion sponges. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Really fluffy, like this. Oops. These came wet. And show you my final. I went over. As a tip for you, keep these away from your dog. Is side with its respective face, with it definitely. Okay, I'm making a mess.